And we're talking about someone that I kind of need to bring into the team. I could have left him till late, but I think you've got him on your list. So I'm going to play my cards early here. I'm showing my cards early. I'm going for my Brazilian pick. I'm going for someone who, if you have him in your team, I'll be surprised, but I won't be that surprised because the respect is due from this guy. I'm a big fan of him. He's one of those players that played against us in the Champions League. And you're just kind of there thinking, like, wow, I couldn't get angry as a kid. I couldn't. I think you know who it is. It's Kaka. Kaka's my midfielder. I've described him.
Streets will never forget.
Streets will never forget. I've described him as Stardust before on a previous podcast as well, because he literally was. He could like walk on water for all I cared when we were watching him as well. And when you're seeing him in that 2002 squad saying that he did win the World Cup, I'm glad he did. He may not have been a big part of it, but I'm glad he got a World Cup to himself. 2006 is when we had the whole streets of Brazil all out for it. Every neutral was supporting Brazil because of that team. I won't name the names just yet because I don't want to reveal who we could have later on as well, which is the case. But Kaka is someone who you would probably know as well from that viral clip just before lockdown, which is probably the case of when the world went to crap, when he was playing. Cut back, left foot banger. And then what's happening there? He scores. And you're just kind of there like, okay, cool, he's here for Adidas promotions. But my man wanted him to cut back. He is not cutting back for anyone. He knew.
Brother, do you know who you're talking to, bro? And do you know what? Kaka in that kind of 05 to 08 stretch was simply unplayable. He was he was like this hybrid player that could pick up the ball deep, but he had the calmness of a number 10, but he also had that ruthlessness of a number 8. He loved controlling the tempo of a game, and he also liked starting moves and finishing them off. I think he is so silky, and you're never gonna forget that goal at Old Trafford.
Yeah, 100%.
He caused a car crash at the back.
Heinz and Everett just yeeted each other just like that.
And then not only did he do that, he sat. Was it Van der Sar down? He sat Van der Sar down, bottom corner. You're not getting more silkier than that. The vest that said "I belong to Jesus," the celebration, the fact that he didn't leave Milan for City, even though all the way back then, before he moved to Madrid, City were ready to table a bid of 100 million euros. Like,
they wanted him to be the flagship player, not Robinho.
When Pogba became the 100 million pound player, we were like, wow, he's the first 100 million pound player or whatever like that. Bro, like 8 years before that, City were ready to drop those P's. And Kaka said, I'm staying in Milan. Obviously, maybe he doesn't enter a lot of people's conversations anymore because of his time at Madrid. But I think his time at Milan was so exceptional that it deserves all the accolades. As in, he showed us enough to show that he's one of the all-time greats. So big up yourself. It's very interesting how you keep choosing the same nationalities that I'm about to choose. Like, it literally feels staged. So we've gone for a Chilean, we're Chilean, we've gone for a Uruguayan, you've gone for a Brazilian. And
do you know what it is? It reminds me of when, have you seen that bit in The Office where Steve Carell meets Ricky Gervais and they meet each other in the lift? It feels like that. And then next, we're going to go for the same nationality. And we're going to finish on the same nationality as our wild card as well. So I'm looking forward to that. And just one more point on Kaka before we move on. Again, remember in 2007, Ballon d'Or winner, the last human Ballon d'Or winner before Messi and Ronaldo took over. And if you remember, or if you don't know, he had more than double the votes of Messi and Ronaldo. 1,047 votes compared to Messi's 507, Ronaldo's 426, which goes to show.
Crazy stat. And do you know what I love as well? I love how you specified that he was the last human winner, as opposed to like a fridge winning the Ballon d'Or.
Exactly.
I like it. I like it.
He was a fridge. He was ice cold. He was ice cold as a freezer. Kaka was ice cold on the pitch.
I love that. I love
that. Good wordplay right there as well.